Guild leaders and the dean of students from various universities across the country have made a commitment to put in place stiff measures that will aim at fighting against the scourge of homosexuality. The deans and the student leaders who were in a 2-day 14th annual Dean of Students Forum conference at the Islamic University in Uganda passed resolutions to have all universities develop similar policies and laws that will fight against the vice. The conference attracted over 15 universities, including IU, Muni University, Kabaale, Soroti, Mountains of the Moon, Bugema and Kampala Universities. Others included Uganda Martyrs, St. Lawrence, Lira, Busitema, Nkumba and Uganda Christian University. The leaders said whereas other institutions like the religious and cultural institutions have come out to publicly condemn the vice of homosexuality, higher institutions of learning were yet to do the same.
Institutions should adopt similar policies on such matters. Institutions or universities, like if IU says for us we are expelling all the students who are involved in this act, then other universities should also adopt the same policy.
So to me, my own opinion is that as guild leaders, these are some of the things we need to push through various committees of the university councils and have it included in the students' rules and regulations such that it can be enforced with immediate effect.
This vice has already come to eat our people in this country and our universities. So we are going to hold the bull by its what? Its horn. And here is also my recommendation. I recommend that when we go back to our various universities, we should walk the talk. We should go and talk about it. 2, I encourage us to go back and make a policy document on LGBTQ+.
Abubakar Obilani, the Imam of Soroti University, said that it is high time universities and other institutions of higher learning came out and speak against the vice, which he said perpetrators are targeting students and universities as bleeding centers. He said there is need for concerted efforts from all stakeholders if homosexuality is to be fought against.
We need to come out to safeguard our community. Academic institutions need to do more in demonstrating support to the fight against homosexuality. We have seen government's commitment. Religious leaders have come out handed to protest against homosexuality. We have seen some schools fall suit.
The outgoing chairperson of the Dean of Students Forum, Dr. Frederick Mutabaruka, a lecturer at Mountains of the Moon University, said that the universities are opposed to the vice and strongly condemn it.
We wouldn't love that a vice is transmitted from one institution to another. If it is a bad vice, then why should it be transmitted from one university to another, well knowing? It means you are already spoiling the society. So the idea is that once a student is found in that kind of behavior, then that person should be isolated, not only from the institution, but even from the community. Because he's not only spoiling the university community, but even the outside community. So that person should immediately be isolated.
Dr. Jamiru Serwanga, the Vice Rector in charge of academic affairs at the Islamic University in Uganda, said the vice threatens the continuity of family and the safety of children.
It is making the students aware the challenges of that kind of understanding. And for example, now the Islamic University in Uganda does not even think, and maybe the teachings in these books or the religious books are very clear. But when it comes to such conferences, you'll find that the student leaders are going to be informed about the challenges and how they can guard against themselves to fall into such kind of positions of being taken advantage, because you know the causes and the effects are very enormous.
The Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee is scrutinizing the newly proposed Anti-Homosexuality Bill 2023 tabled by Bugema Municipality MP Asmani Bassalirwa. Basalirwa, while tabling the bill, cited a need to improve the Penal Code Act, which was enacted by British colonialists to prohibit recruitment, promotion and funding of same-sex practices because the vice threatens continuity of family. The current proposed law is the second attempt by Uganda to have a standalone legislation against homosexuality. The first anti-homosexuality bill was by Indora East MP David Bahati, which was passed by the House on 20th December 2013. It was assented to by President Yoweri Museveni on 24th February 2014, but later annulled by the Constitutional Court on 1st August 2014 on grounds that it had been passed without the requisite quorum.